I think the market is giving this upcoming meeting and OPEC some advanced credit as to what might go down.
Supply totally.
So in this move, this bounce off of 50. Keep in mind, support at $50 a barrel was pretty solid in the market. Most of the hedge funds, speculative liquidation that we know from the CFTC data has occurred. So a lot of the hot money has come out of the market. So maybe we settled in and found a bottom there. So it's partly technical trading, Joe, and it's also partly those supply. Yes, sir.
And getting it out of the ground is around 50, isn't it? I mean, that's what, with Bitcoin, we have no idea what that thing is worth. But oil, we can figure out the means of production and cost of production and everything.
Absolutely, and those numbers actually, of course, range from single digits for Saudi Arabia to some of the best shale producers being at $35 and $40 a barrel even. So there are some solid, some lower numbers. You know what's incredible statistic? Texas, just the state of Texas, is producing more oil than Iraq these days, to show you just how big our country has gotten.
So does OPEC matter at all?
They do. I always talk about it. It's really the Saudis that matter. If they are willing to shoulder the bulk of this cut that Brian just talked about, this 1.3 million, prices will head back up, especially given the situation in Venezuela, which incredibly keeps getting worse. They're down to 1 million barrels a day, whereas Texas is producing about 3.4 million. To put that in perspective,
can you pronounce catastrophe? Q-A-T-A-R-strophe.
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
I saw a better one yesterday.
If you say har.
Instead of a Brexit, it was
she said, he said, she said,
it was a gut
Melissa
out.
Lee came up with
it. Or quitter. Quitter or
gut out.
Yes.
Did Melissa Lee come up with that?
Well,
I think she coined
I
the
saw
term.
it yesterday from her,
I think she did. Yeah. She's really, it was a great, anyway.
They're quick on that show.
Yeah, they are.
They come up with stuff.
Great.
Like Guy and all those guys,
There's a backstory to this, as you might suspect.
Like anyone would know what some people said on a Saturday. Like anyone would be watching that. Anyway.
So back to Qatar or gutter, however you want to say it.
Ultimate tree and an
I say Qatar. I'm old school. I say Qatar before they change it.
Yeah. Okay, but is that a signal that this is going to be some sort of splintering of OPEC, or is that just one
that's why there's going to be some drama going into this meeting.
Yeah.
The rest of OPEC, they want Saudi Arabia to take on the bulk of the cuts. They are not happy. The Saudis raced a bunch of production onto the market over the past couple of months, getting to a record themselves of over 11 million barrels a day. Other countries can't do it. They haven't been able to fulfill even their quotas under the deal that goes back to November 16th.
So there are a lot of unhappy
There's jealousy, unhappiness, and just not thinking that the Saudis are in it for everyone else but themselves. The Qatar quitting OPEC is just endemic of that, and there's more of that to come, particularly when you have the Iranians, too, leading the charge of complaints here against Saudi about what they're doing and undermining the price action.